Most business owners waste the first 3 months of their AI journey automating the wrong tasks. Not because AI can't handle the task, but because they skip the very first step. Hi, I'm Vatsal. I'm the founder of Clarity Works. We train business owners in how they can become self reliant in using AI and automations. Because we believe you know your business the best and you should be the one working on it. Now, I have watched business owners spend 2 months building very elaborate AI systems that didn't actually matter. Meanwhile, the 20-minute automation that could have saved them 5 hours every week, they didn't even see it. So, I built a simple 4 step process that I run with every business owner I coach. It's called the clarity audit. It finds you the first few automations that will give you the highest return, and you can run it yourself this week. Here's the problem that almost everyone makes. Owners pick their automation target based on one of two things. They either go after the biggest pain point, which frustrates them the most because it usually ends up being the most complex infrastructure, or they chase the shiny tools they saw either on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and both are wrong. Your biggest pain point is usually the highest stakes workflow, customer facing, revenue critical, and complicated. If your first AI build breaks, it breaks something important. And chasing tools is worse. You end up building a solution looking for a problem. The right first automation is boring. It's repetitive. It's low stake. It's something you do every single day without even thinking. And you don't find it by guessing. You find it with the clarity audit. So here's the framework. Simple. 4 steps. Capture, feed, rank, and act. Step 1. Capture. What I want you to do is for the next 7 days, write down each and every task you do in your business. Every email you draft, every quote you send, every report you pull, everything. Voice note it if you're on the road. The point isn't perfection, it's to generate the volume of tasks that you are doing. Step 2. Feed. At the end of the week, take this list and give it to an AI, ChatGPT, Claude, whichever one you prefer, and use the exact prompt given in the description below. Step 3. Rank. Now, once you give AI the list of the task, it'll sort it based on how simple the task is to automate, how many hours it will save you, and how high stakes it is. And the Goldilocks zone is it's very simple to automate, it saves you tons of hours, and it's low stakes. Step 4. Act. Pick the task which is top on that list, automate that first, live with it for 2 weeks, and then come back to automate the second one on that list and repeat the process. That's the whole framework. Now, let me show you how that looks in real life. First example, you run a commercial cleaning company, you are the owner, have 4 employees, and 30 regular clients. And when you'll run this clarity audit, you'll have a ton of tasks on that list. Without the clarity audit, I'm sure you'll be convinced that scheduling is your biggest pain point and it's the one you should automate the first. But with the clarity audit, you'll realize that scheduling was somewhere in the middle of the sorted list. It's the one with high stakes, too many edge cases, and not the safe first target. So you might ask, what is the top first task that should be automated? It should be something like the post-job follow-up emails. The owner writes the same, thanks, here's your invoice, please leave us a review email after every single job. So in this case, it would be writing 30 emails every single week. Now, this is a task which is customer facing but low stakes. A templated email isn't going to blow up the business if one or two word goes wrong here and there. So the first thing that you build should be an automation that automates these post-job follow-up emails, and it will save you real time and real money. Moving on to example 2 of a solo bookkeeper. Now let's say she has 25 clients. For her, most people and most internet searches would have told her that she should automate data entry. If she were to use Clarity Audit, she would realize that most of the data entry, about 80%, has already been automated by these softwares. The rest 20% is where she adds value, and it's high stakes. What would a green light task look like for her? It could be something like monthly client email updates. Every month, she would be writing 25 personalized emails updating each of her clients what she has done over the past month for them. Same structure, different numbers. So she would build an AI workflow that pulls the number for each client, drafts a personalized email based on those numbers, and then sends it to them. This would save her the month end task, which earlier would take her 2 days to complete, 15 minutes. Now that's what you call leverage. Example number three, and last example of a local retail shop. Let's think of a local gift shop with a small online store. For this business, the owner was thinking that automating inventory alerts would provide her the biggest leverage. But when we did this clarity audit, we found inventory alerts to be a medium priority task. Too many systems, too many integrations, too complex for her first build. The top green light task, product descriptions. Every time she added a new item to her online store, she would spend 15 minutes writing the title, description, SEO tags, and she was doing it for about 20 items a month, 15 minutes each. That is 5 hours of writing work every month. Now, for her, if she built a Claude workflow where she uploads a photo of the product and records a 20-second voice note explaining what the product does, what the vibe of the product is, and gets back a full product listing. A task which earlier used to take her 15 minutes now can be done in a matter of 2 minutes, which means she got a month of listings in one morning. So the summary is you automate the boring, the repetitive, the low stake tasks first and not your biggest problem. Now, you might ask, why is using Clarity Audit better than picking a task by yourself? The thing is, you can't see your business clearly when you are inside of it. Your biggest pain point feels like the biggest opportunity. It's not. Your biggest opportunity is usually the things you have stopped noticing. AI sees the full list with no emotion involved. It sees the task you never thought of automating because they feel too small, start safe, and build momentum. So, yeah, that's Clarity Audit. 4 steps, 7 days, and one focused next move. I have put together one-page worksheet, which you can find in the description below. It's completely free to download. You don't have to give me your email name, anything. No gatekeeping. You go to the description, click on the link, download the worksheet, use it for 7 days. It also has that exact prompt that you should enter in the AI along with the list of your tasks. Run this audit this week, build the top task next week, and come back and tell me what you found. I genuinely want to know. And lastly, if you're loving the content and if you think that maybe we should work together, you want help in your particular business context, go onto my website, click on book a call, and we'll see if there's a fit. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.